Oh, by the way, if I remember correctly, before I ended up releasing Confessional Booth 3 like it's my last, um, what was the vow that people had made, coordinated, that so long as they're around, there will never be another Recluse track. Confessional Booth 3, like it's my last. I've had it released now for a little bit. Haven't really promoted it though, because I've had more urgent matters in my personal life to take care of. But also, let's go ahead and address the whole situation with the whole shit talking and shit starting and people wanting to see about stirring up a beef with Eminem and that whole MGK shit. Alright? And even trying to make claims of overselling my capability and understanding when it comes down to technology. Alright? Because I had made a claim that people had said was a very, very, very bold claim to make. Funny thing is, if I remember correctly, Farron Cousins from the Ring of Fire ended up going ahead and claiming that, there was a request to utilize him and Mike Pompantonio's studio. No, that was absolute horse shit. So let me go ahead and show. All right. Imagine a musician's setup being like the anatomy of a person. All right. So if you take a look, what's this? The vocal cords. All right. Which anatomically would make this the spinal cord. All right. Now, hold on. This desktop, and yes, that was the desktop that me and Frank built together at 8. That desktop. New parts in it. Somewhat. A lot of the original parts, but there are some upgraded parts, like the video card, like the processor, the things that would allow an older piece of technology to be able to compete with the newer technology. All right? Now, those speakers. Some top-of-the-line speakers. Now, ironically enough, if you were to go ahead and think of or compare a recording studio to a gun, all right? If you don't see that audio amplifier plugged in to the recording setup, then it's not going to put out enough bass to be able to shatter all the windows. All right? So in other words, choose not to plug that in with the rest of the recording studio. No property damage. All right? But now this amp, it's a very special amp. Do you know why it's a very special amp? This amp is able to plug directly into a computer's interface. Now, why would that matter so much? Because that amp also has a headphone jack, so that way nobody can, while playing, nobody else that you cohabitate with has to hear you recording while you record. Alright? Now the thing is, stealing my guitar in the process of the move, trying to forcefully move me around. Now the thing is, that amp, alright? Think of it as the translator. Alright? It has presets for every distortion pedal that there is. And the interface for the recording program, Cubase, has synthesizers for every instrument. Alright? So, when it comes down to playing instruments, what it would translate to. Like, for example, guitar, bass, banjo, harp, drums, synthesizer, harpsichord, violin, viola, cello, bongos, ocarina, every instrument ever made, including harmonica, all could be synthesized by using the guitar as a controller. That audio amp actually helps to be able to test the decibel output post-recording to see how it'll sound in a car with a bumpin'-ass sound system. Alright? So for all of you that are all about that bass, that helps us to make sure that you're not just going to hear a rattling as the final audio output when I'm done recording and you go to put my music through your stereo system. Quality control. A level of quality control not even mainstream recording, studios offer. It's kind of like this actual production setup actually is one of the most advanced on the East Coast. That includes any in Michigan. Just clarifying.